In the quiet little village of Rampur, life moved at a slow and peaceful pace. The people here were friendly, honest, and simple. They trusted easily, always welcoming newcomers with open hearts. One day, a stranger arrived, a man calling himself a doctor. He carried a small bag of medicines, wore a stethoscope around his neck, and spoke with great confidence. But the truth was far from what it seemed. He was a Neem Hakim, a half-trained, self-proclaimed healer who barely knew anything about real medicine. Still, with his big words and fake charm, he managed to convince the villagers he could cure almost anything. He set up a small clinic in the corner of the village. Every day, he would sit there, pretending to check pulses and writing prescriptions with a serious face. People came to him with fevers, colds, and aches. He gave them colorful pills, powders, and syrups. Most of them expired or completely useless. But the villagers didn't know that yet. One afternoon, a young man named Gaurav went to see him. Gaurav had been coughing for days and was feeling miserable. The Neem Hakim listened to his cough, nodded wisely, and handed him a packet of medicines, assuring him it would work like magic. Gaurav went home, took the medicine, and by sheer coincidence, the very next day, his cough improved. Overjoyed, Gaurav began telling everyone how amazing the new doctor was. "You must see him," he said. "He's a miracle worker." Soon word spread like wildfire, and more people started visiting the clinic. The Neem Hakim's popularity grew, and so did his earnings. He was charging good money for every visit, enjoying the trust and praise he was getting. But not everyone was fooled. Shanti, a sharp and observant woman from the village, had her doubts. She had been watching quietly, noticing the strange behavior and the way he handled medicines. Finally, she decided to act. She wrote to her brother Sahil, who lived in the city, and asked him to come home immediately. When Sahil returned, he went straight to the clinic. He saw the medicines stacked on the shelves and immediately recognized many as expired. Without wasting time, he confronted the Neem Hakim. "Which medical college did you study at?" Sahil asked firmly. The so-called doctor smiled awkwardly. "I didn't come here to earn money. I came to serve the people of this village." "Oh, really?" Sahil's voice grew sharper. "Giving fake and expired medicines is your idea of service? You thought we were simple villagers who wouldn't understand? You call yourself a doctor? You call this treatment?" The Neem Hakim looked uncomfortable. Sahil stepped closer. "I knew something was wrong from the very first day. That's why I called Sahil back." He glanced at his sister Shanti, who nodded in agreement. Sahil continued, "This is our village, our home. No one can fool us. Pack your bags and leave right now, or we'll call the police." The Neem Hakim froze. He could see the anger in the eyes of the gathered villagers. Without another word, he began hurriedly packing his things, muttering under his breath, "This village, it's the graveyard of my dreams to make easy money. These people are smarter than me." He slipped out of the clinic and ran through the narrowest lane in Rampur, hoping to avoid the crowd. But the villagers followed, laughing and shouting after him. "Hey, doctor!" one man called out. "Don't forget to take some free advice for cough and cold." The Neem Hakim turned his head and gave them a furious look, but he didn't dare say a word. He kept running until Rampur was far behind him. He never came back again.